So good morning. My name is Kia Keaton. Today we are doing our family learning meeting about career and technical education. We're so happy to have everyone and we're going to get started. So we have three groups who are here today who are going to discuss career and technical education for not only your student, but your entire family. We're going to start actually, though, with your student because Greenville County Schools has a career and technical education programs throughout the district. And we have someone from Enery Career Center, which is the career center closest to the schools that we serve through On Track. Greg Cook is here, and I'm going to turn it over to him to let him explain a little bit about Enery Career Center.
Hello, my name is Greg Cook. I'm the director at Enery Career Center. I wanted to take this moment just to talk to you a little bit about Enery and what we offer our students. We are part of Greenville County Schools, and at Greenville County, we are working to build a better graduate through what we call Graduation Plus. And Graduation Plus is when a student graduates, they will graduate with a high school diploma, plus college credit, plus industry certification. And we do that to build a better graduate. If a student comes to Enery Career Center and they graduate from high school, they will have that high school diploma. They will have the opportunity to take dual enrollment classes through Greenville Tech while they're at the Career Center. And they will also walk away with industry certification. So our students will go out and they'll be able to have that resume and also to be able to prove to employers that they have the industry certification and credentials to be able to get the job done. We do serve 4 high schools in Greenville County. There are 4 career centers, and each career center serves a different cluster of high schools. At Enery, we serve Berea High School, Carolina High School, Travelers Rest High School, and Wade Hampton High. We offer 11 different career programs. We have automotive collision repair, automotive technology, building construction technology. We have 2 cosmetology classes, culinary arts, firefighting, law enforcement, graphic communications, machine tool technology, mechatronics, and we offer welding. In South Carolina, you need 7 elective credits to graduate from high school. At Enery, we offer those here. Our students will come half the day, and during that time, they will earn their elective units. We also offer students the opportunity to come back and participate in work-based learning opportunities. And at that time, we send them out with our business partners to go to work. And there they learn the skills and make the connections that they need to be successful. They earn a paycheck while they're at school if they're going through that work-based learning process. A lot of times our business partners will hire our students beyond graduation, and some of those employers also offer tuition assistance as well if students choose to go to a higher education platform. So basically, we want to make sure that students are ready to go to work. They're prepared. They have the skills. They've had the experience hands-on out in the trade, being able to show that they can get the job done. If you would like to reach out to us, you can reach us at our Enery website, or you can follow us on social media. Thank you and have a great day.
We have Larry Robinson from Skilled Trades through Greenville Technical College. And this is, as I said earlier, something that I feel like the whole family could benefit from hearing. So this might be something that you would want to steer your student to after graduation and through high school, as well as something that you and the rest of your family might be interested in. So if you have a PowerPoint, you can share that now.
Good morning, everyone. I certainly appreciate the opportunity to be with you today. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, we hear you.
Awesome, awesome. Well, as Miss Kia mentioned, I am with Greenville Technical College, and I am trying to, everybody should be seeing my PowerPoint presentation, hopefully. I'm here today
We
to,
see it.
good. I'm here today to talk with you about our quick jobs with the future here at Greenville Tech. A couple of things that I just want to mention to you up front. There are multiple training opportunities for individuals exiting out of high school and also for parents. So our age range is anywhere from generally 17 on up to 50, 60, 70-year-olds. So we have career training for everybody. So if there's something here today that interests you, reach out to me personally. It might not be in my area, but I will connect you to somebody who can assist. Quick Jobs with the Future is occupational training that usually occurs in 90 days or less. So what we're specifically trying to do is to provide employable training skills in less than 3 months. Most all of our quick jobs do take less than 3 months. We do have some programs that are a series of multiple classes and take up to 9 months, but we only have a couple of those. We do have 6 departments in the Economic Development and Corporate Training Division. The first is our Truist Culinary and Hospitality Innovation Center. Our newest division is out off of Perry Avenue. And out at this particular school department, we provide culinary training. This is your crew who do the teaching out there. I have circled a young lady's picture here, Tori Blackstone. She is the most energetic person I have met in a long time. I've also on the left-hand side have circled her name. She is a program coordinator, and she would be a person to reach out to if you have questions. And I'm going to share her contact information here shortly. There are 2 programs that are offered in the quick jobs at the culinary. Basic cooking skills, which is a 2-week session, runs from 8 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. So it goes for 4 days, and that's for 2 weeks. Basic bacon skills, that is 12 sessions. And it's going to be a total of 6 weeks because you're only going 2 days. You're going Tuesday, Wednesday from 5 to 9:30. So culinary training at the Truist Center for Culinary and Hospitality Innovation, and they have 2 training classes. Now, they do offer training both during the day and the evening. So depending on what your schedule is, you can certainly reach out to them and have a conversation. Something interesting is the medium salary in the upstate for restaurant cooks is approximately 28,000, and for a chef or head chef, you're looking at approximately 46,000 there. So on the right-hand side of the presentation are some of the local businesses that are hiring. Career outlook for bakers is approximately the mid-range is 28,000 again. Pastry chefs is about 41,000. So generally in the food service industry, you can look to make between 28,000 and 41,000. This is a screenshot of the contact for Tori. Her email is tori.blackstone@gvltec.edu. And then, like I said earlier, if you have questions about any of these areas, you're certainly welcome to reach out to me, and I can either direct you to those departments or maybe can answer the questions for you. Our next department that I'm going to speak about is our environmental occupational health and safety. Very interesting area. There are 3 programs in the quick jobs. We have Dispatch 911, we have solar panel installation, and then we have asbestos, lead, hazmat, mold. We're not going to talk about all of these today, but what I will do is on the screen, and I'm not sure if this presentation is going to be shared with everybody, but there are some other information that will be included. First one that I'm going to talk about is dispatcher. It's a 13-week course. It includes your CPR training. It is a half a day each week, usually on Saturdays. So it takes about 3 months to go through this training. It's offered one time a year. And then you can see the ideal candidates for this job: professional telephone skills, good customer service skills. One needs to remain calm, be able to multitask. So you might be doing 2 or 3 things at one time with handling a dispatch call. You have to be over 18, have a high school diploma or your GED, and you need to be able to pass a background check. Now, it's also a field where being bilingual will also assist in getting that job. And the medium salary here is approximately $37,000. Solar panel tech. This is a 4-week course, full days on Friday and one Saturday during the month. Excuse me. Every Friday and then one Saturday out of that 4 weeks. It is a hybrid class, so that does mean that some of the training will be online, but you will be required to be on campus on a Friday or Saturday. So if you're in school now, this may be something that you can look toward if you have a Friday available to be able to take classes on Friday. Ideal candidates enjoy construction work, capable of working from heights because most of the solar panels are installed on top of buildings. So, height, you need to not be afraid of that. And the mid-range on salaries for solar techs right now is approximately $46,000. Asbestos air sampler. This is offered 2 to 3 times a year, 5 consecutive work days. So it's 5-day training. Weekdays, I'm sorry. The ideal candidate for this particular job: you need to have attention to detail, good math skills, great computer skills, and you need to be able to write technical reports. But asbestos air samplers, this is a STEM and science related area. So if this is something that you feel like you might be interested in, please reach out and we will get you connected. Average salary mid-range on that is approximately $36,000. All right, this is our contacts for environmental. I will send these out again just so that Ms. Kia has them and she can share them out with individuals who are in the program today. You can also take a screenshot of the QRC code, and that will get you into that department as well. Healthcare programs. Healthcare is helping people. That's what it's all about. So we're going to be talking about 2 areas in healthcare. Primarily, there's an administrative side, or what they call the front of the house, and then there's the clinical uh, or the back of the house. And then you also have clinical, which will be working out in patient care area. All healthcare related programs have various prerequisites and entry requirements. It is almost always good to check with the program manager to determine what requirements are for medical programs, because those are going to vary. The administrative side of healthcare includes medical coding, medical scribe, patient service representative, unit secretary, and medical interpreter. The medical interpreter is going to be a bilingual, so they're going to need to be able to probably have multiple languages. Your medical coding is going to be data entry, and that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Some of the medical coding can be done from home, so that is a good occupation if individuals are looking to maybe work from home. Medical scribe is interpreting doctor's reports and medical reports. Patient care representative is basically someone who works to learn about all the needs of what a patient might need and then help align those services with the medical team. And then the unit secretary is responsible for managing the workload with the nurses on the floor. So they'll be working managing the nurses station and things like that. Clinical, you have nurse assistant. That is your entry level into the medical field. That's a very basic area. A lot of nursing assistants work in the area of nursing home, long-term care. You do not normally find nursing assistants in a hospital or acute care area. They're going to be your frontline individuals who may work in home, inpatient care, in home, or in long-term care facilities usually. Central sterile processing. Let me go over right. There's a nursing assistant. Probably around $15 an hour can be expected. And then, of course, here it talks about 60 hours of training, and then 40 hours of 60 hours of in-class training, and then 40 hours of clinical experiences required to successfully complete this. Central sterile processing is another medical occupation that folks may not have a lot of knowledge on, but if anybody has had an operation or a medical procedure done on them where instruments were used, maybe in the operating room or in a doctor's office or a clinic as an outpatient, then individuals somewhere behind the scene have put together the operating kits that the physicians and the nursing staff use in the operating room. So it's basically the managing, this sterilization and the cleaning and the building of these kits for these various operations. Very important job. And this also can lead individuals to the surgical technology program and working actually in an operating room, or as they call it, the theater in the medical field. Average salary there is $33 an hour. Phlebotomy is our last program in the medical area. Phlebotomists are individuals who draw blood. They also work sometimes in a lab environment to help run clinical labs on, of course, blood and urine. They work in hospitals, clinical laboratories, doctors' offices, blood donation centers. So there's an array of places where you can work as a phlebotomist. You have to be okay with seeing needles and blood, because that's two important things that are involved with that. That salary is anywhere from $16 to $19 on average. So the contacts for the medical are here. Again, I'll send these out individually to Miss Kia so that she can share those with you. Personal and professional enrichment. I'm getting almost to the end of my presentation here, so bear with me. Just two more programs. This one, interesting, forklift driver training. This is 160 hours. We teach this program about once a month. Students go through the training. They have in-class instruction, and they also have seat time that they actually have to do in the truck with an instructor. So it's a lot of one-on-one training. Individuals who enjoy driving, who enjoy sightseeing, maybe traveling, this would be a great opportunity for that to happen. Walmart, Amazon, this past year upped all of their over-the-road truck driver salaries to $100,000. So people going through this training won't make $100,000 the first year that they're doing the training. But what I will tell you is that it's easily $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 just within your first year. You're going to have to do some over the road before you can maybe get some local deals where you can be at home at night after you maybe do a local run. But very worthwhile to look at. And it's a growing field for female truck drivers. Your contacts for the truck driving program, Josh Jones is going to be the main person. His information is there in the center. You can also scan the QR code. All right, so industrial manufacturing and trades. This is the area that I work with. Forklift safety training, CNC operator. We're going to talk a little bit about Construction Academy. I feel like that these are really three great areas that individuals in the upstate can receive some short-term training and get out and find a job. Forklift safety training, 10 hours of training. Individuals going through this training receive a 3-year certification with the National Safety Council. Ideal candidates, you have to be very attentive to the environment, good eye-hand coordination, good driving skills, but driving a forklift is very different from driving a car. So we do offer this training 6 to 8 times a year, and individuals are making anywhere from $16 to $20 operating a forklift. CNC operator level 1 training, numerical controllers are individuals who operate a computer interface that allows the CNC machine to actually manufacture a part. So the CNC operator level 1, 15 weeks of training, 2 days a week, 150 hours of in-class and 90 hours of computer-based learning. So there's a computer-based learning aspect to that. Individuals are making anywhere from $21 to $25 an hour starting out in the upstate region. If you enjoy a manufacturing environment, this is a great program to consider. Construction Academy training is something that we're now doing. It's a series of 5 courses. We have our NCCER Core Intro to Basic Construction Skills, NCCER Tools for Success. We have 10-hour OSHA construction training, fall protection, and then first aid. This is 2 days a week, and it takes approximately 12 weeks to go through. This is a prerequisite for our electrical and our carpentry training. Our general carpentry is one course. It's 12 weeks, 170 hours, and individuals get the entry-level skill sets that will allow them to go out and get a job working as a carpenter's helper, and then learning more specifically and honing in on skills of a carpenter. They learn about roofing, they learn about walls, they learn about the flooring system, and print reading. So they get an array of training in this carpentry training. In the upstate region, that salary range is running anywhere between $29,000 and $56,000 a year. Ideal candidates need to be able to work outside, enjoy working outside, and also some time from heights. They also need to be able to enjoy working with their hands. My last program that I'm going to talk about is electrical training. We have a couple of different opportunities on that. This one here is a 12-week course, 2 days a week for each of the classes. There are two here, electrical 1 and 2. Individuals working in the electrical field need to enjoy working with their hands, working on construction projects, and of course wiring buildings and working with electricity. Both of these classes, you have to do the electrical 1 before you do the electrical 2, and then there's a prerequisite for the construction academy, which has to be taken before the electrical training. My contact information is here, and you can also do the QR code. One more slide. The training opportunities, and this is going to be very quick. We have the 6 departments in the continuing ed side, which I just went through. We also have the academic side. There are 5 schools, 6 schools here, 5 schools actually. School of Advanced Manufacturing, Transportation, Technology programs, School of Arts and Sciences, School of Business and Computer Technology, School of Engineering Technology and Professional Studies, and then we have the School of Health Sciences. So we have a sister department on each of on the academic side that I talked about with you today. So if you have questions about any program here at Greenville Tech, please reach out to me and I will try to address that. Funding, we have 0 tuition for summer term, and I believe it's going to be for fall term as well on the academic side. So that basically says that if you utilize your federal financial aid and any state financial aid, and you have a balance on your tuition for the summer term on the academic side of the college, that will be zeroed out. So we don't want students having to pay for academic training. We'll utilize the other funding sources and then zero out that. Workforce scholarship funding is available on the continuing ed side, on my side of the college. Many of the courses that I've talked about today does have funding that is attached to them. We do have some restrictions on the funding. There's certain, you have to be over 18, you have to live in South Carolina, you have to be able to meet the requirements for entrance into the program, and you have to attend an information session. I can talk more about those one-on-one, or if somebody wants to reach out to me. And then we also have EDCT scholarships. This is money that companies and individuals have given to the college to assist with registration and book fees. Participants are expected to help cover some of that cost at some time. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. My contact information is at the bottom, and I'm sorry that I've gone over on my time.
No worries, everything is working out. I see someone posted their phone number. If you could be sure to post your student name and school. Thank you so much, Mr. Robertson.
Absolutely.
And you gave us a lot of information. So hopefully some of that our families can use.
Nada más, no, porque en mi cámara no se ve.
Hola.
Needs to mute. Okay. And then finally, we have from Eckerd Connects Workforce Development, Sharaya Curtis and Teresa Smith.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
We're gonna try this.
We can see it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we serve children or youth 17 to 24. We can serve kids that are still in high school, and then we can also serve children that have dropped out of school if they need their GED. We like to remove any type of barrier, so we are a barrier-based program. If the student needs their GED, we will cover the cost of GED tuition. We're going to help with gas money to get them to and from classes. Once they get their GED, we're going to give them $100. We can also help with the gas assistance if they're in school. We can offer career services like how to write resumes, how to look for jobs, how to apply for jobs. Once they are finished with high school or their GED, we can help with some tuition costs at Greenville Tech. I believe there's 5 programs that we can help with: HVAC, diesel mechanic, medical assistance, graphic engineering, and small business management. If we can't help with the tuition, we can help with books, tools, supplies, uniforms, things like that. We can also refer the student to any neighboring or partner agency to get them any kind of help that they need, whether that's emergency food assistance, power assistance, counseling, anything like that, we can make referrals for. We do follow-up services. So once the participant leaves our program, they then enter a year of follow-up where we keep up with them to see if they're employed or if they're in school. We do still offer some supportive services in that follow-up process. And then we also offer paid internships that Sharaya can give you more information on.
So we offer what we call a work experience. It's essentially a paid internship program where we partner with different businesses and organizations around Greenville County, and we place our participants there. They're able to get experience just kind of in general in the work field, how to have a job, what is needed to be able to do that job, and then also kind of gives them experience in trying to figure out what they want to do, something to put on the resume, connections that they can make in their community. Some of the positions that we have office jobs. So we have some office jobs at community centers and some various other places. Animal care, we partner with the Humane Society and Noble Dog Hotel for that. We have some manufacturing positions. We've worked with Essential Cabinetry and Star EV. Construction, we have Habitat for Humanity that we work with, as well as Hunter Quinn Homes. Maintenance, childcare, and some various other places. We work with the Department of Recreation and Parks and Recreation, and just various other places. Also am able to kind of look and see. So if we have a participant that comes in that's interested in something that we don't have, I'm able to go out and try and find something that kind of fits with what they want to do. It is paid. We pay a minimum of $12 an hour. However, some positions we are able to pay a little bit more. It is a part-time position, so it's up to 32 hours a week. And the whole program is 320 hours. However, a lot of our programs are willing to hire the participant full-time afterwards, as long as everything goes okay. So as part of the work experience, something that our participants have to do before they can be placed in a work experience, is they have to do a class with me called Career Smart. So it's a 2-day soft skills.
Just a reminder, just to speak slowly for the interpreter.
Sorry. It's a 2 days soft skills class. We go over financial literacy. So we talk about how to budget, credit, what things are taken out of paychecks, taxes, all of that. We talk about dress for success. So we go over how to dress for an interview, how to dress on the job, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. We go over job searching and resume building. So we talk about how to search for a job, the different job search avenues, as well as the correct way to build a resume. And I also work with them to build that resume. We go over job interview skills. So we talk about how to dress for the interview, how to prepare, some of the difficult questions that they're asked. We work through some of those questions. Critical thinking and time management and workplace safety. And so this is our program manager's contact information. If anybody is interested in the program or has any other questions, they can reach out to Amanda and she can answer any other questions.
Thank you so much. If you could also put your contact information in the chat. I didn't get a chance to put it there, but if you could put your contact information in the chat, that would be helpful. Before we take questions, I just wanted to make sure, I don't think Mr. Cook was able to come back. So I want to ask the presenters, if you haven't already, please send me your presentation so that we can get that to the families. And if possible, please send a Spanish version as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, let me see. I think that covered mainly the questions I had in the chat. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, or you can unmute and ask questions now. Yes, someone said there was a lot of information. They couldn't cover everything. So we will send the PowerPoint when we get it. Mr. Robertson also gave the link to Greenville Tech's catalog.
Hola,
Yes,
¿puedo hacer una pregunta?
yes, there's question.
¿Me escucha?
Ella no entiende, no creo. Pregunta.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I need some copy for paper for all documents
Okay.
because it's too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you you're not in the Spanish room? We will send it. We will send it.
Okay.
Okay.
¿Lo va a mandar en español?
Eso que tengo.
Sí. No importa, en los dos idiomas bueno también.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. ¿Y cómo lo van a mandar?
En chat, yo te lo meto chat.
Information in Spanish if possible. Hopefully, if we can get it, we will have the information in Spanish. Get it to the English speakers. Okay, thank you. All right. Any other questions? Okay. And I believe I have Mr. Cook's presentation, so I will send that as well, which could be helpful since he wasn't able to step.
Another question, please.
Yes.
¿Solo las personas que son legales pueden tomar esas clases?
How are we going to send the information? We will send it to the facilitators at the schools, and they will get it to you when you come get the incentive cards.
Yeah,
Yes,
they are asking if the people that can the students that can participate in the programs have to be legal, documented students in the US, or can be undocumented too.
right.
So the participants for our program for Eckerd Connects, yes, they do have to be legal, and we do have to have a picture ID, a social security card, and we do verify addresses.
And for Greenville Tech, we do also have to demonstrate that everyone is in the country legally. So we have a document that we fill out. We have to have a U.S. Government issued photo ID or a state of South Carolina state issued ID.
I want to also remind everyone that the Hispanic Alliance is a great resource to help if you are interested in furthering education and maybe you aren't documented or your student is not documented. There are ways to continue. So please don't stop, don't give up, because there might be a roadblock. The Hispanic Alliance is a great resource to help you with that. Okay, are there other questions in the chat in Spanish? Any other questions?
One more question.
Yes.
Para pedir información personal, ¿puedo ir a Greenville Tech? If I would, can I go to Greenville Tech to have additional information in person? I mean,
Absolutely. I would encourage anybody who wants to get additional information about any of the classes, any of the programs, any entrance requirements, any financial aid requirements. You can visit our Student Success Center, which is located on our Barton campus, 567 South Pleasantburg, here in Greenville, building 102. Building 102. And that's sort of a one-stop information desk, and there is a team there to assist with all aspects of student intake and student information and student inquiry.
Thank you so much. Other questions? Keep them coming.
sí. Otra pregunta. ¿Cómo se llama el programa para pregunta personal? Para ir exactamente para que me entiendan. I have another question. What's the name of the program if I go in person to know what I have to ask for?
Well, and I think that depends on what program you're interested in. If you visit the online catalog, you'll see all the courses that are listed in the continuing ed. Individuals can reach out to me. I put my contact information in the chat box, so please grab it from there. I will also work on getting my PowerPoint back out to Ms. Kia to share. It's got my contact in that. The other thing that I would mention to you is visit our website at www.gvltec.edu, and you can click on academic programs, or you can click on student information. Either of those tabs will start you on that path of finding out all the different programs that are offered. So we have approximately 100 different programs that are offered on the academic side, and many programs that are offered on the continuing ed side.
Thank you again.
Could you repeat the website again, please?
I will put it in the chat. Will that be all right?
Gracias.
Okay.
Anything else? And while he's doing, oh, he did put it in the chat. It's www.gvl, like Greenville, TEC as in tech. So gvltec.edu. Okay, well, thank you so much to our presenters today. We really appreciate this. It's very valuable information for all of us. I want to remind you that we have our family learning meetings every second Wednesday of each month. So the next one will be on April the 12th, and that one will be about food programs in the area. We all know that the cost of groceries is going up, and it's getting harder and harder to feed our families on a budget. So these are some food programs in our area that we can use to help us.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, this is Ms. Keelis. I was wondering, are you going to be offering the Career Center information at a later time?
The Career Center. Okay, so I will send his presentation, and I had asked that they record it earlier, so I will see if that's a possibility, if we could send that. But they haven't done it yet. Possibly we could do it the next time, but we've got 4 really good programs already. So we will definitely keep that in mind to see if it's possible for them to do it at another time.
Okay, because I know it will help a lot of students that are in high school if they know about it.
So I will for sure send their presentation to you so that you can at least have that.
Ms. Kia, maybe Greg can
Yeah.
record a
Yeah.
presentation to share with this group who were here today.
Yes, that's the hope. That's what I asked him to do before that happened, because they were having some other things going on today, but they made it possible to get here, and then there was still an issue. So we'll see if they can record it for us. That would be probably our best bet. And as always, we have our recordings on YouTube, our On Track YouTube page. So please remember and spread the word for those who missed. If you've missed a previous recording, you can go to YouTube, search On Track, ONTRACK, Greenville, and you can see all of the previous recordings. So ideally, we will have this one there in both Spanish and English, and the recording, if we can, for Mr. Cook.
¿Alguien puede hacer un screenshot de los participants, los que participaron, un screenshot?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yo creo que sí lo puedo hacer.
So the participants, their information, I think. If you could put the information, okay, it is there. Shariah, is that Sharaya? Is that the contact that they should have, Amanda?
Amanda Mason, yes.
Okay. The participants' information is in the chat. It is Amanda Mason with Eckerd. Her phone number is 506-2080. And see, Larry Robertson from Greenville Tech. His phone number is 864-250-8276. His email is larry.roberson@gvltec.edu. We will also send a copy of the chat to the facilitators. Okay, thank you again. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
You still have another question?
Okay, sorry. Let's see. Would you please tell us the name of the YouTube page? On Track Greenville is the name of the YouTube page. On Track Greenville. Yes, thank you. Bye, everyone.